Ravinder Dhal of the Congress. I think the government wants to put out a comparison of 2024 versus 2014. I think it's a good idea. I think it will be very embarrassing for the Congress, right? And I think it will put a sense of finality to the ongoing debate of what the government has done. What do you think?
No, I don't think so. There will be any embarrassment if the actual and realistic comparison instead of propaganda is done. Then yes, definitely there will be embarrassment for BJP, not for Congress, not at all for Congress, because it is the Congress party which has actually made up and brought the India and
economy. Why don't you explain what
present system has been developed by Congress, not by BJP. Yes, they have definitely spoiled it. There is no doubt about it. The only saying that they have done few things for just like they are saying that we are adding 38 kilometers of road per day, ignoring the fact that if we are comparing that time with current time and their way of measurement of the road, then Congress was doing it at 30 kilometers per day, but they will not do that. They are saying that we will bring out white paper of finances. Yes, we support that, but you should also bring white paper for finances for BJP also, not for Congress. Then let us see where the comparison is lying. They should say that yes, Congress was also developing 30 kilometers of road per day, but they are acknowledging that BJP is doing at 38 kilometers per day. There is not much difference. See, toll tax is much higher than that time. The petrol, diesel prices,
So 1 minute.
prices are much higher than that time.
1 minute.
They are taking tax. They are taking
Mr. Dhal,
everything.
But
yet the development is much below the expectation which India needs.
Okay, Mr. Dhal.
What are the prices
Mr.
of the vehicle at that time?
Let Zafar respond. Let Zafar respond to you and maybe give a counter.
Yes.
Arnab, why it is very, very important to come out with a white paper? You know why? In 2000, let me give you some background. I think my colleague or my friend from Congress will understand it better and he will understand the perspective. In 2013, it's not a hidden fact. The world was fully aware that India is a fragile economy and among the 5 fragile economy. And more importantly, since 2000, you just do a back testing and you'll realize, since 1947 to 2006, the size of public sector banks, the balance sheet size of the public sector banks was merely 18 lakh crore. Merely in 6 years or 7 years, from 2006 to 2013, it ballooned to 52 lakh crore. How? All the loans were sanctioned based on not credit evaluation process, but based on the phone banking or the recommendation which was made through the Prime Minister office or the Jharkhand. Eventually what happened, what it led to huge NPAs because, and that is what we inherited. But at that point in time, the Honorable Prime Minister had the option to come out with a white paper and expose Congress party, how they have mismanaged the economy and how they have used bank to extract money and make money through unfair practices. But we because nation is first our policy, our party's policy, so we thought it is important to first fix the problem. So we recapitalized the bank. We came out with some important some important legislation to contain the NPAs. We also ensured that banks are healthy and lending is done based on the credit evaluation process. Unlike in the past, 67% of the loan which was given between 2006 2013. Actually, if you just do the analysis, you will realize that EBITDA of those 67% of the companies were negative EBITDA. So from day one, they were not performing. They were not able to generate enough cash to service those debts. So eventually, everything became NPAs. We managed NPAs. We came out of this mess. Today, banks are in a very healthy position. Banks are the credit offtake is going up. The banks are in lending now. The capital adequacy ratio is very high. The bank's health is very good. So now it is the time to come out with a white paper to expose Congress. What was the issue at that point in time? Why we based on the nation first policy, why we didn't come out with white paper now? Then now why we are coming now? Because people can see from their own eyes how it was mismanaged by Congress, how they made money through unfair practices, how they looted the bank, and today banks in such a comfortable position purely because lending is done based on merit, not on the phone banking. And that's why Honorable Prime Minister from day one said,
you made a strong point on banks.
No party man can approach a bank for arranging a loan. So
you made a
point on
banks.
This is what we have.
Zafar, I want to ask the Congress leader. I want to ask the Congress leader, and before that, I want to say, viewers, if this country has to grow, look around you. You see airports, you see roads, you see development, you see flyovers, you see bridges. Accept it. 10 years back and now the country feels different. Most parts of the country. Of course, there are certain pockets where development is lower, infrastructure is lower. That is sometimes for considerations of the state government. Now, to build all of this, you need money. And the fact is, the Congress party did not put money to building the country's infrastructure. They made a lot of money themselves. Their leaders are very, 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 very rich. Ravinder, you will accept. But there was no money for roads, bridges, urban settlements and flyovers. In fact, let me tell you, Ravinder, the Congress government in 2014 interim budget reduced plan expenditure by 80,000 crores, killing all the productive government expenditure of the government. Why? Because you had messed up the economy under the great Manmohan Singh so much that the only way to control the deficit numbers and to make them look okay and acceptable was by almost reducing capital expenditure by a great deal. Was that not a disservice to the people of the country, Ravinder? Did you ask the people of the country that, look here, we've mismanaged the economy so much, you won't get your bridge, you won't get your road, you won't get your development? And at that point of time, you had 1.87 lakh crores in capex. Now it's 111,000 crores. Where's the comparison? See, Ravinder, accept it. Congress leaders became very rich, but airports were looking bad, roads did not exist, bridges were not complete. That's the difference between then and now. One example, please respond.
I am responding to the infrastructure question. They are saying that they built 38 kilometer road per day. That is what BJP is claiming. In their proportionate, Congress was developing 30
Answer
kilometers.
my point on
How can we
capex.
forget?
Answer my specific point on capex allocations in 2014 as opposed to
We were
now.
also developing the roads. What Delhi is seen right
Did
now.
you or did you
is
not
what we had
slash
developed.
plan
What Mumbai is
expenditure
seeing
by
right now
80,000
is what
crores
we
to
had
manage
developed.
your fiscal deficit? No, did you or did you not cut your plan expenditure by 80,000 crores to adjust your fiscal deficit? Yes or no?
It is not the case that Congress didn't build the expressway.
नाम होने से कुछ नहीं होता है ना. You didn't have the money for it.
We were having money and we spent. That's what I am saying, that if they are bringing the white paper, I am saying yes, they should bring, but they should bring white paper of BJP also. That how they have developed, how they have misled, how they. This is what I am not saying. In November, it is CAG which is saying.
One last
Just say the
response from Zafar.
Dwarka expressway around Delhi.
I think
what they have done.
You should allow me
What
to
cabinet had
intervene.
approved 19 crore per kilometer was.
I mean, we are happy.
was
I mean, let me respond to him.
And what
We
they
are
have done is
happy.
200
We
crore
are-
per kilometer.
No, we are
Isn't
happy.
that mismanagement of the funds?
No, we are happy.
Where that fund is going?
Listen.
I am asking.
Listen, I do not want to do tu me here, but
Please
let me
say,
respond to you.
please say.
We are
Let's
happy.
say,
If
yes,
you want
we
to
will
come out
bring
with a
white
white
paper
paper,
of BJP also.
No,
What is wrong
allow
with
me.
that?
No,
Accept it.
if you really listen to me, listen to me. If we listen to me, if you really want to come out with a white paper about our 10 years, please do that.
You are in government.
You will
do it.
automatically realize that no. Listen, allow me to complete. You will automatically realize that your 10 years of UPA and your 10 years of NDA, there's a contrast. You have mismanaged economy while very efficiently managed by us. And on what basis I'm saying? you will have to see all the fundamentals, macroeconomic fundamentals, and you will realize that how terrible it was at that point in time on how strong it is looking now. Tell me which number you want to talk, and we can discuss about it. But understand that
Let's discuss about
saying
GDP.
white paper, come out with white paper, we welcome. Come out. You will realize we are doing everything.
Let's discuss about
keeping
GDP,
interests, keeping nation as our first priority. People as our first priority.
Yeah, we discuss about
not
the
family,
GDP.
not the.
I'm discussing about
okay.
GDP
party-
of
No, if you
India,
discuss on
not
the
any-
GDP,
not about
yeah, if you discuss about GDP, and I'll close with it, 10 years back we were the 10th largest economy with 1.9 trillion at current market prices. Today we are the 5th largest, going to be the 3rd largest at 3.8 trillion at current market prices. So where is the comparison out here? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
GDP as per PPP, purchase
so I'll wait for the
purchase price.
I'll wait for the big budget in July. I will wait for the big budget in July, but the big political story is what's happening in Jharkhand, ladies and gentlemen. Is there going to be a change in government after the arrest of Hemant Soren? In a few minutes, the big political story and that debate.